Because of what's being said in the media and current interest rates right now in the real estate market, a lot of people are wondering if now is a good time to find a home that they've been looking for. Honestly, when you have the opportunity to purchase a home, that's going to be a great time for you to find that home that you've been looking for. But to further explain my point, I'm going to give you a few reasons why now is a perfect time for you to find the home that you've been looking for. My name is Carl Snell. I want to welcome you to my page. I help people just like you every day buy and sell homes right here in Chicago. If you want to reach out to me, my information is down below. Please hit that subscribe button so you don't miss any new videos that I put out. So let's jump into it and let's go over why right now is a great time to purchase a home. So if you are a person that is waiting on home prices to go down a lot or the housing market to crash, I'm going to tell you, you're probably going to be waiting for a while. The reason being is home prices are going to be based on inventory of homes for sale. So right now in Chicago, we are still in a seller's market. As long as inventory is low, then prices are going to remain the same. Now, there might be a slight adjustment just due to the interest rates being a little bit higher. That does change how much a person can afford, but there's not going to be a great fallout of pricing. I can't tell you how many people that I followed up with that were supposed to buy homes a few years ago, but they keep giving the excuse of, I'm going to wait another year, I'm going to wait another year. Now, if they would have purchased a home 3 years ago, yes, they would have got a home at a much lower price, but the interest rate was a little bit higher. What they could have done was they could have bought the home, refinanced into a much lower interest rate, and then they would have just gained appreciation over the last few years if they would have purchased a few years ago. But in the market we're in right now, home prices have appreciated. So you're going to have to find a home that may cost just a little bit more, and the interest rates are going to be just a little bit higher than what they were years ago. So I'm saying all of that to say, waiting on the market to crash usually is not the best idea because the market is based on supply and demand of homes. And right now in Chicago, we are in a seller's market. So if you're thinking about purchasing a home or you're kind of on the fence, don't let that be the reason why you don't, decide to go out and find a home that you're looking for this year, okay? So the next reason why now is a great time to buy a home is because the market is not as competitive as it was just a year ago. Just a year ago, people were lining up to buy homes. A lot of the homes that hit the market, they would sell over the weekend in multiple offer situations. So due to, the rates going up, the market just isn't as competitive as it was. Now, some houses are still selling in multiple offer situations, but it's just not as frantic and it's not as many people lining up to buy homes as it was just a year ago. People had to give non-refundable earnest money deposits. People were buying homes as is with no inspection. People had to go $20,000, $30,000, $40,000 over asking price just to stand out from everybody else that was looking for the home. So, a great thing about this year is, it's not as competitive as it was just a year ago, and you do have a lot more room to negotiate. So 2023 is a great time for a person to get out and go and find a home that they're looking for if that's what they're planning to do this year. So the last reason why now is a great time for you to purchase a home is because sellers are a lot more willing to give incentives than what they were a year ago. This year, you have a lot more room to negotiate. And also a lot of sellers are giving a lot more closing cost credits. And then some sellers are also doing rate buy downs for buyers. So what that means is that you could submit the offer on the home, and if you are not happy with the rate that you have, then you can ask the seller to give you a credit to buy down your rate over the next few years. So you can purchase a home, you can get the rate buy down, and then if mortgage rates do drop in about 3 years, then you can just refinance into that rate. So this year is great because you do have a lot more room to negotiate with the sellers. Instead of doing price changes, some real estate brokers are going to advise their clients just to offer the credit up front. So if the house is listed for $300,000, they're thinking about doing some kind of a $10,000 price change, then the seller would say, just keep it at $300,000 and then offer a $10,000 seller credit to the buyer. So this year is a lot more room to negotiate. You can get the home that you're looking for without so much stress in the market. So this year is a great time to buy because of that. So I hope that you enjoyed the video. I hope that some of that information gave you some insight of how the market is right now. If you're looking to find a home this year, don't rely on waiting to see if the market is going to crash or see if there's going to be a fallout, because usually that doesn't work for a person that's looking to find a home. Like I said, prices probably aren't going to go down for a little while. You can always buy a home and then refinance into a lower rate. And then the last point, you have a lot more room to negotiate than you did just a year ago. So go ahead, get your pre-approval, start looking for the homes. And if you want to reach out to me, as I said before, my information is down below. Please subscribe to my channel. I'll be posting a lot more videos, and I'll see you guys soon.